That's good.
I hear ya.
All right.
All right.
You ready for the?
I'm ready.
You ready for this episode tonight?
I am. I'm ready for you to
Introduce it.
do the intro.
Welcome to another episode, exciting episode of the Stephen Lee Livecast with your host, Joshua Thornburg, and
Sam.
why do you do that? Stop.
Stop.
Anyway, welcome to another live episode of this thing that we do, this podcast that we do.
Yes.
It's called the Stephen Lee Livecast with Josh Thornburg and Samantha Thornburg. She never says their name. It's cool. And today is Tuesday, March 25th, 2025.
Yep. You almost said 4.
No, I said 5.
And it is 8:27. We are 27 minutes late.
Sorry, we were behind tonight. We just got home from a
The evening at the
homeless
shelter that it's not really a homeless shelter. It's just it's the ministry place where they serve the homeless.
Street ministry.
Street ministry.
And that's what we did. We served the food to the homeless and gave them cupcakes and
We did spaghetti and salad, bread.
And we took Corbin with us to
So
help
he can
out.
see it all.
And it was very interesting. It was an eye-opener, like you said.
It was. It kind of makes you realize how thankful you are for what you got.
Yeah, you got that right.
Because I'm pretty sure that's the only meal of the day that they have.
Yeah. And it was...
And they were very thankful for it. Like, they thanked you. And even when we were leaving, they said thank you again for coming. And, I mean, they were
definitely grateful for food tonight.
Our preacher, though, told me that it sometimes gets crazy in there.
That's what Joel was saying.
That he would be preaching and the cops would just run in the door.
Looking for one.
Or they were fighting or something. And he said, I just had to keep preaching.
That's crazy.
I said, well, that would be something to see.
That's definitely. But they some of them were taking. We had so much left over, and they were taking 2 or 3
to-go plates.
Man,
Which is good. That way they can all eat.
Yeah, they can eat later.
Some of them have family though that they were taking too.
Yeah. So mom said, "I got a wife. I got a boyfriend.
She's got a husband who's disabled.
Yeah,
so she won't take him some."
So it was very cool to help out. Very interesting to see and know that
you hear about the homeless, but a lot of times you don't get to see it.
Yeah,
and so
you got to see it tonight.
It was something.
It really make people like us thankful, even though times are rough.
And a lot of times
could be a lot worse.
It's scary when you are around them because like if you're walking down the street and you see them, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
But
to actually
get to know them or talk to them and stuff, they're very, very nice and very thankful for everything. So
a lot of them had lives before they ever went homeless, and they probably made some bad decisions, which we all make bad decisions, but they just continued to make the bad decisions and things like that. So
that was pretty cool. Who's on here with us?
Hello. Is it not you?
No.
Oh. Well, hello.
It's not me.
Welcome to the show.
It's not me. It's somebody. They're being quiet. I don't know who they are.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Melissa.
Hello.
How's that, baby?
Hello, Melissa. What's up, Mel? How you doing, Melissa?
Let's see. I got to pull up my notes to see what I got to talk about.
I do want to talk about one of the people that were there.
Okay, go ahead.
So I was standing over in the servant. My eyes are itchy. Sorry.
That's why you can't hear you.
So I was standing over in the serving area, waiting on him to finish up. They could be released to eat. Teething and got a little sunburn today. You better put some sunblock on that, baby. Y'all redheads, man. Y'all like to burn
I
up.
know. You know how it is.
This one right here. But the whole time I was watching this guy, and he was sitting over beside the on the right hand side of the preacher, and I would look at him. He'd be going. I'm guessing he had some type of
Tourette's or
twitches, or he's on drugs, and he'd close his eyes and open his eyes back up, and when he did, he would be smiling like that. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. But then the preacher went into prayer and started praying about whatever circumstances or whatever, and he finishes up and he pulls his head back up and he was crying. I was like, God dang, bro, freaking got me right there.
Yep. You know, they probably need to hear that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a lot of them probably still pray and everything. They're just in a hard situation.
Yep. A lot harder than we are.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
Times suck sometimes, and then you go to something like that, and it makes you think, damn, I'm not even nowhere near that bad.
Yep.
And I'm here worrying about something small, and they living out in the streets and having to come to a damn homeless shelter to get food every night.
Yep.
And we're still eating. We eat out, cook at home, good food, you know. So, but it does open your eyes. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
No, I was waiting.
No, I'm done.
You good?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I got a few random things.
I love random shit. I love random nights.
Because, you know, I listen to my podcast and I won't just listen to one. Like, I'll listen to my Morbid or my Two Girls, One Ghost all in the same day.
Right.
And so they all talk about different stuff. And then I'll be like, ooh, that was crazy.
Pretty cool.
Or that's cool. So like one of them, I don't remember which one it was talking about the Cherokee Indians.
Okay.
And did you know there's something called the Raven Mocker?
Raven Mocker.
The Raven Mocker is what they believe in. They believe that when someone's near death, the Raven Mocker will circle them trying to gain access to the years that they have left, the dying person.
Oh, shit.
So the ones who live long lives are expected to be Raven Mockers, the people who live to be old.
Yeah.
They are supposedly the ones that take the soul out of the other people that are dying.
Okay.
Says that they have long fingers that will puncture your chest and pull out your soul.
How?
That's what the Cherokee believe.
Raven Mockers, huh?
Raven Mockers. Because they were talking about this one was circling a lady's house when she was dying or whatever. Yeah. And she got I guess you kind of say like the elders or whatever to come and pray.
Yeah.
And everything around her house and stuff like that. And it left her alone. And she didn't die.
Okay.
It's crazy. So I thought that was pretty cool. I ain't never heard of something like that.
No. You would have never heard it if you hadn't been listening to that podcast, too.
I know.
Like everybody out there should be listening to this podcast.
Everybody out there probably hadn't never heard of it either until tonight. Let's say in Appalachia.
Okay.
They think that the devil can shapeshift, but he cannot shapeshift, or he can shapeshift into like anything.
Okay.
To get to you, like he can shape into a person or an animal or whatever, but the devil cannot shapeshift into a dove.
And this is in what?
Appalachia. Don't know why, because the dove is God's a symbol of God, I guess. So they say that the devil cannot shapeshift into a dove.
Oh, okay. It's crazy. So we're talking about crazy things tonight. Talking about Raven Mockers, which is in the Cherokee beliefs.
Cherokee, yeah.
And then this was something
the Appalachia, because they tell a lot of Appalachian ghost stories. Yeah. Like, don't hike there by yourself.
Okay.
And I told Cheyenne, I'm like, have you ever listened to any of that Appalachia? She's like, no, we won't listen to it. Because everybody talks about it.
Yeah.
But I would be freaking out. So let's see. Do you have anything weird that you do? Like, so they were talking about the weird things that people do. So one lady said that when she gets ready to leave, before she gets to her front door, she'll wave at her door as if waving at her future self. But when she gets home, when she comes through the door, she waves where she was standing this morning to wave at her past self.
That's a little much for a weird thing to do. It's a lot.
It is. Well, that's just like they were talking about another woman carried a stuffed animal in her pocketbook. So when she needed something out of her pocketbook, she'd tell the stuffed animal to give it to her. It didn't give it to her, but she talked to it.
Okay, then.
Is there anything that you do that's like weird? You know, some people will hit the side of the airplane before they get on the plane, or
I don't know. I don't really have any weird, quirky
nothing
things
like
around.
that. I don't have.
No.
I mean, they were talking about how a lot of people talk to the moon at night. That this one girl was talking about her mama would take her outside every night before bed and should talk to the moon. And that's kind of her way of praying. Should go out and talk to the moon.
Yeah, I don't have any weird.
Now, I used to remember, what was it Boy Meets World, where Topanga would sit in the window and talk to the moon, the man in the moon.
You got me. I think
it was Topanga that used to talk to the man on the moon.
I don't know. Wasn't me. But I did watch the show, but I don't remember that. I don't really.
Yeah, I just remember when we were growing up, we watched a show that was talking about that. Talking about the man on the moon.
I don't have any. Do you have any?
Used to, whenever I would drive past the graveyard that my cousin and Mama Betty were buried in, I'd kiss 2 fingers and hit the top of my car. It's kind of weird. But I had a dream after a couple years after he died, and I was doing that. I had a dream that I was at a dance recital and he was standing on the wall where he normally did. Jeremy was, and Jeremy did that to me.
In your dream?
In my dream. Yeah. So it was kind of weird.
I do know that, if it's not really I guess it is a weird thing, but anytime I drink a beer, if it's a canned beer, I always put a dent in it. I always do that. I mean, it's
so you'll know which one's yours.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
It's one. I guess it's a weird tick type of thing. I guess.
I got a tick. I mess with my nose all the time.
Yeah. I feel like I clear my throat a lot. Just it's like a nervous type of thing.
Yep. Now have
you just did it too.
Because you're talking about it. So there's this drink in Canada.
Yeah.
It's a shot.
Okay.
That when they were talking about it, I'm like, no freaking way.
Yeah.
No way. So I had to Google it. And sure enough, it's a thing.
Okay, what's it called?
It's called, hold on, let's see. Sour toe cocktail.
Ew. Sour toe or toad?
No, sour toe. Toe.
Okay.
So in Dawson City, Yukon, Canada.
Yeah.
At a downtown hotel, they serve this drink called sour toe cocktail.
Okay.
And the girls in the podcast called it the dead man's toe. So it has a mummified toe as a garnish, with the rule that it must touch your lips when you take the shot.
Ooh.
A mummified toe.
It's a random ass toe, huh?
Somebody's dead, some dead person's toe.
Oh, God.
Yes, it's a mummified toe.
How do they get it?
Don't know. Didn't ask that. Didn't look that part up.
Nope.
Kinda weird.
Could you do it?
No.
Dad would.
No, I wouldn't.
He likes toast.
What?
He
He
said,
said he likes toes.
okay, so I was having a discussion with a couple of the guys at work the other day. And these guys at work are younger, so they were talking about Goofy from Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
And they were arguing. They were arguing whether Goofy is a dog or a cow. One said it was a dog,
He's a
one said it
dog.
was a cow. And I thought it was a dog too. And the other guy was like, it's a cow. And I was like, I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
not.
So he is not a dog. He is rather in the canine family. So, I mean, let's see.
What else would he be? Goofy.
And I don't even know how to say that. Anthropomorphic dog.
Yeah.
It's a cartoon character that is depicted as tall dog, meaning he has human characteristics and wears clothes.
Okay.
He is a dog, half human.
Okay.
So it just says Goofy is not a dog. Did you know that he was originally named Dippity Dog and not Goofy?
No.
I didn't either.
That's pretty cool.
Dippity
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
I mean, pretty close.
But that was for the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, right?
Yeah. It said the character's name came from a 1939 film, Goofy and Wilbur.
Goofy and Wilbur.
What was that?
Goofy is a close friend of Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck.
I didn't know that.
It says he is sometimes depicted with Clarabelle cow. That's his significant other,
So
the
that's-
cow. That's why people say it's the cow.
Oh, nobody's here.
Do you remember the Goofy movie?
I had
That
to,
was the shit, man.
yeah.
Pauly Shore was the friend. That's the Leaning Tower of Pizza. You remember that?
Yeah.
So that was cool. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. It's a Goofy movie.
You are Goofy.
What's wrong?
No, they've got a bunch going on, and I just hadn't really went through them because we've been at the
Well, it looks like it's going to be a slow night tonight,
It
so
is
we
a
could
slow
probably wrap this up a little earlier tonight.
yeah. We'll probably go ahead and wrap it up. It's just been
Yeah.
because we did start late, and we just kind of wanted to jump on to say hey to everybody and
Yeah, talk
kind
about
of
a
talk
few
a
things.
few minutes. But we are going to try to do this ministry serving the homeless once a month with the church, and it was
Might change it on that day. You know, like
Yeah.
our weekly thing.
yeah
That week. On
that week we'll probably do it another day. We could probably do it
On Monday.
Monday night instead.
'Cause we don't really do anything on Mondays.
Yeah,
So.
we'll do that. So on every fourth week of the month, we'll do it on Mondays, but we'll try to remind you guys.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna listen to more podcasts tomorrow at work so I can get some more ideas.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And then my girl comes home Friday, so we can all go to the concert.
Yep, I can't wait for the concert either.
Yes.
I went to school that Monday.
Mm-hmm. Jesus. All he cares about is school.
Is not going to school,
Oh well.
100
but all right. Well, I guess we will see you guys later.
Next Tuesday, guys. Be
Next
here,
Tuesday,
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Bye.
Bye.